In New Zealand, the immigration debate has never become a central issue for the public. The immigration issue lacks political salience. This contrasts with other Anglosphere countries like Australia, Britain, and of course the USA. Immigration has consistently been a major subject of debate in these countries. So why does the immigration issue lack political salience in New Zealand? There are many reasons for this. Obviously, New Zealand is incredibly isolated. Illegal immigration is much less of an issue for this reason. There is no land border, there is no seaway that can be navigated by small boats. You need ships or planes to come to this country, small boats would never make it. So uncontrolled and illegal immigration is much less of an issue. It is a lot harder to scare people with images of immigrant hordes flooding across the border, because this is not an easy country to get into. That is an important factor. New Zealand has received plenty of immigrants, although they have been highly concentrated. Auckland is really the only city that has a truly significant immigration population. Notably, New Zealand has a much smaller population. This makes it easier to justify immigration, to build the population and the economy. Perhaps most importantly, it is the source of immigration to New Zealand that makes a difference. In other Anglosphere countries, there has been a lot of concern about immigration from places like the Middle East, Central America, and Africa. A lot of this concern is just shameless, grotesque racism, but there are of course some valid concerns about organised crime and extreme beliefs that are arguably more widespread among these demographics. In New Zealand, most non-white immigration comes from Asia and Polynesia. These are not scary groups, it is not especially easy to fearmonger about them. Asians are often wealthy, well-educated, politically moderate, and don't commit much crime. Polynesians have been subject to some fearmongering, but it really doesn't stick. Perhaps because they are not really viewed as foreigners. They share much in common with the indigenous Polynesian Maori population. It is hard to invoke the fear of the unknown. They are not scary foreigners, they are not alien, they are very familiar. Members of their ethnic group were the first to settle this country. The composition of immigration to New Zealand has further blunted the anti-immigrant cause. Winston used to fearmonger about Asians replacing Maori as the biggest minority. Aside from the occasional Maori fanatic, most racists don't care about that possibility. Some people predict the immigration issue will soon become a major subject of debate. I doubt it. New Zealand First will probably try to make it a major subject of debate, and perhaps they will enjoy limited success. Most political strategies are viable when you only need 5% of the vote. But I think the political salience of this issue is severely undermined by the factors I have described here. What do you think? Tell me in the comment section.